All right, so in this video, I want to talk to you about retargeting. Now, retargeting is also referred to as remarketing, and if you've been through our entire AdWords PPC course that Michael Erickson teaches, then he's already explained to you how to use remarketing effectively with Google. But now I want to just dive more into it and really share why it's so important and how we do it on our own stores. Now, the process for retargeting or remarketing looks like this. Okay, the potential customer, they come to your site, but they leave without buying. Then they go online, they're doing whatever they're doing, they're getting distracted on Facebook, or they're on a news site, or they're on a blog, they're wherever. Then they see your ad that's specifically showing to them because they went to your site without buying. Then they click your ad, they come back to your site, and they hopefully take whatever action it was you were trying to get them to take, which of course is a sale. Now, this works so well. It's something that you should be doing from day one. Now, as you know, after going through our Optimize for Conversions module and all of those videos, we try really hard to get the sale the first time, right? We have the expiring coupon code. We do so many things like giving away the free gifts. When they're going to leave, we have that exit overlay that's asking them to fill out a form. But let's say they slip through all the cracks, they get away, they're not ready to buy yet. This is the next best thing we could do. If we don't have their email, we could have them pixeled, which means we can then follow them around the internet and show them our ads to try to draw them back to our store to place that order. So this is something, again, from day one, when you're sending traffic, you should have this set up. There's no reason not to have it running. Now, again, there's multiple different ways, but the two ways that we do it are one on Google's ad network. And what that basically means is we can be on any site that allows Google AdSense. So it's just a way basically to say there's millions of websites out there that our ads can be shown on. Now, in order to do that, I'll link to it again below this video, but Michael Erickson does teach that in our AdWords PPC course. So again, for the Google retargeting, they call it remarketing. I'll link to it below this video. For Facebook, I'll show you how to do that in this training, in this video. So we do what is called Facebook Dynamic Product Retargeting. Okay, so it's a lot of words, but all it really means is instead of just showing ads for our store on Facebook, when we're doing retargeting, we show ads to the exact product page that the visitor was on. So again, our traffic should be super targeted. And if someone comes into our site and lands on a product page, we're not going to retarget them trying to get them to come back to our homepage. We're going to send them back right to that product page that they were already on. And this is called dynamic product retargeting. The word dynamic just means that it's constantly updating based on what the customer, well, not customer yet, what the visitor has done. So this is, again, for Facebook only. And the way we do it is with a very, very simple tool called Perfect Audience. You can do it yourself, but honestly, when you're first starting, there's no reason not to use this tool. It simplifies everything, and I'm going to link to all the notes on how to do it below this video. But let me walk you through how this works. Once you create your account with them, and again, there'll be a link below this video that gives you a $100 credit for getting started, which is awesome, $100 in free ads. But what you'll do after you sign up with them is link your Google Merchant Center account. Now, this is the same account where you've uploaded your products to, so they could be shown on Google product listing ads. Now, you're also gonna connect it here so that they can be basically imported into your Facebook advertising account. So very simple. Step one is connect it. And again, there'll be documentation on this below the video. Then the next step is you're going to set up your basically template for how you want your Facebook ads for retargeting to look. So ad name, then this is where dynamic comes into play. So for dynamic headline, you'll see the brackets with the word category in it. Now, this could be whatever you want, like any variable from Shopify, and it'll change based on where the customer was. So let's say we were selling stand-up paddleboards and we were, there was a section called, I don't know, ocean stand-up paddleboards. Then this dynamic headline would change for the person that landed on that page when they went to Facebook later, and it would say, looking for ocean stand-up paddleboards. And then for the dynamic body, the things that change are the name and the price. So again, the name would be your product name. The price would be the actual price from your Shopify store. And yes, this does update automatically, which is what's so great about it. Also, your ad will have the image of the product, and it's going to pull that straight from your store, straight from your data feed. So it's really that simple to get this set up. There is some code that you have to copy and paste. And again, that'll be linked in the documentation below this training video. Now, After you do this, after you set it up, what's really cool is inside this tool, you could set up how you want your ads to be shown, like who they should be displayed to. So very simply, this is how we do it. We want our ads to be shown to people who came to product pages and did not buy, so we target them, and we exclude buyers. So within this tool, you can actually set up what's called conversion tracking, which I keep mentioning how important that is. So yes, your sales will be tracked inside your Google Analytics account, like I showed you how to do earlier, but at the same time, they'll be tracked within this tool to tie revenue to each retargeting ad to see what works best, right? To make sure you're being profitable on it, because that's why we're in business. And this allows you to very easily do that. And then you'll get a nice dashboard like this. As time goes on, as people hit your site, you'll see how many impressions, which means how many people saw your retargeting ads, how many people clicked to go back to your site, how many people bought, and what those are all worth to you. So very cool, very simple. Again, there might be some technical stuff that you get held up with when you're first setting it up, but it's really not simple. It's just copying and pasting over code. I understand being scared of that, because I definitely was when I first started. So if you have any questions on that, as always, like if you're afraid to do it yourself, honestly, you don't want to break your site, you probably won't, because it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you have any questions, you want anything clarified even more, I'm happy to do so. So as always, post the questions below this video or jump over to our forum and I will be happy to help there. Thank you.